Now we are going to take a look at learning disabilities. Learning disabilities are various disorders such as dysgraphia, dyslexia, central auditory processing disorder, dyscalculia, and nonverbal learning disabilities that affect a student's ability to learn. There are different characteristics that we can look for to better assist the students that fall into this category. The student may require an unusual amount of help to be successful, or he or she is unexpectedly underachieving at school or in their work. Observing these learning disabilities should immediately trigger a need to cater to these gifts and assist the students through a variety of ways of learning. Keep instructions simple, question for understanding, and work with various memory learning strategies. The student may even benefit from the Gifted and Talented program as well. ADHD. ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder that is defined as a chronic condition that includes attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness. Some characteristics of ADHD include inattention, hyperactivity, impulsivity, and chronic forgetfulness. More characteristics include high social intelligence, exceptional ability and talent, and a very caring demeanor. It is important to note that it is illegal to practice medicine when you are not licensed to do so. So educators should never diagnose students for this reason. It is up to general practitioners, pediatricians, and specialists in that particular field. There are various ways we can adapt instruction to meet the needs of students with ADHD. Try different approaches to various situations. Work with the student and parents and figure out what the best options are, such as GT. Try using other consequences rather than taking much needed recess time away. Now let's go ahead and take a look at mentally challenged. Mentally challenged is characterized by below average intelligence or mental ability and a lack of skills necessary for day-to-day living. Some of the characteristics include difficulty thinking and understanding. Life skills that can be impacted include certain conceptual, social, and practical skills. So, how will we adapt instruction to meet the needs of students who are mentally challenged? Here are some of the ways. If the student responds better to songs, incorporate that into the lessons. Take turns with visual and auditory input. Focus the lesson on their sense of touch, and promote communication through language exercises. Autism. Autism is defined as a bioneurological development disability that generally appears before the age of 3 and impacts the normal development of the brain in the areas of social interaction, communication skills, and cognitive function. Individuals with autism typically have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication, social interactions, and leisure or play activities. While some areas may be difficult to comprehend, other areas are enhanced. And because of this, some autistic students can show exceptional talents. So, there are many ways that we can adapt instruction to meet the needs of autistic students as well. And some of those include utilizing visuals such as pictures. Avoid long strings of verbal instruction. Emphasize on developing the child's talent. Incorporate the child's likes into the curriculum, and that will help maintain focus. The next topic will be physical and health impairments. Students with physical disabilities have problems with the structure or the functioning of their bodies, and the federal government through IDEA 04 uses the term other health impairments to describe, collectively, conditions and diseases that create special health care needs or health disabilities for students, Education.com shares. ADHD is considered as a health impairment. Speech and language impairments can be health impairments as well. Physical impairments can be characterized by students who face physical challenges and need considerable assistance from a physical therapist. Now, we can adapt instruction to meet the needs of students who have physical and health impairments as well. And that can start by simply arranging the classroom so that everyone can move around easily, and provide alternatives in the sense of presentations, note-taking, and even lectures. Moving into a subcategory of a physical impairment, visually impaired. The definition of blind is a visual acuity worse than 20/400 with the best possible correction, or a visual field of 10 degrees or less. Children with partial or complete impairment are often developmentally delayed and can struggle with limited opportunities and day-to-day activities. Utilizing technology and computers to assist the child with screen readers, teaching literacy through Braille and/or large print, and teaching social interaction and independent living skills are great ways to adapt instructions to meet their needs. Now let's look at hearing impaired. Deaf is defined as a hearing impairment that is so severe that the child is impaired in processing linguistic information through hearing with or without amplification. Project Ideal Online has reported that students with auditory impairments characteristically experience significant issues with regard to social and intellectual development, speech and language, and educational achievement. There are text-to-speech iPad apps that can assist the student converse in groups or even allow them to give a class presentation, let's say if a sign language interpreter is not available. Utilize PowerPoint presentations to accompany lectures, and enable captions during educational films. We are going to close the presentation with our last topic, socioeconomic status. There are three main socioeconomic groups in America. We have the upper class. This is a collection of individuals who have a great deal of income or wealth and makes up a small percentage of America's population. We also have the middle class. About half of the U.S. population makes up the middle class, which consists of those whose income falls in line with the national average, most of which are college graduates. And we have the lower class. This class consists of those with low income and typically have a low education level, work minimum wage jobs, and are not highly skilled. So how can we address the needs of students from low socioeconomic backgrounds? Keep in mind, they lack consistency in their lives, so focus on creating consistency in class, which is their second home. Communicate expectations rather than assume that they are known. Most importantly, create relationships of mutual respect and be aware of the differences in cultures. Students seek guidance and acceptance when they step foot into our schools, so be sure to provide each and every one with love, respect, and understanding. Always remember that every teacher is a stepping stone in their academic journey to success.